It is time! The Fiesta. I always call it a Fiesta because I had a Fiesta. The Festiva is getting cut today, and couldn't be more hyped. I have Sawzall just in case we need it. Hopefully, let the camera adjust here maybe. Hopefully we don't need it because Sawzalls just aren't very precise and all that good stuff, so you know how that goes. We're going to be using a grinder and cutoff wheel. I'm going to be coming back here to the pillar and then making that straight cut across so I can just pick that up and move it forward. And that way I don't really have to be buying a shit ton of metal here. I have a rear glass, blah, blah, blah. So let's start doing it. That should be all that's holding this bad boy on. We do have these window mechanisms and the little clips there. Now if we look at it from the outside, and we're going to be cutting here, we will be cutting those. I don't know if these are a very sellable part. I don't know if it'll be worth it to pop those covers off and probably do this the right way and take them out. But I'm going to try it on one side and then get back to you guys. So the back pieces here don't have a cover on them. The cover is kind of the mechanism. And there's 2 Phillips there. I popped off the plastic covers. There's 2 more Phillips. So 4 Phillips hold in the glass. So we're just going to go ahead and pop that out. It could be used on a later project or something. Four Phillips are out. And it's as simple as that. I'm going to go ahead and remove this weather stripping. The weather stripping will be nice because if I ever use this in another project, which again, I really doubt that I'm going to be using these parts, but it'll be nice because I have the weather stripping to fit. I can cut out basically the same shape and replicate this on another car. Again, I doubt it'll happen, but I'm a hoarder, so we keep everything. As for everything else that is in here, nothing else gets in the way. We have the seatbelt mover thingy. As you close the door, this actually closes for you. It's actually super sick. But that is not in the way of our destruction, so we're just gonna leave that. This weld lip right here, this is probably helping the structural integrity of this car quite a bit. So leaving this and possibly folding it over is kind of my new idea. I joked about with my brother putting a roll bar in it because after we get rid of the rear, it's a death trap. Like there's nothing really holding us up. So as much structural stuff that we can keep, I'd love to keep it, especially because this thing's rotting out. I can see the floor, or the ground rather, in multiple spots on this thing. So definitely got to patch that up eventually, but the custom stuff always comes first because it's the fun stuff, right? Yeah. This spider has been here since yesterday. Sorry, there we go. In the same spot. I was cutting the wires in here, as you can see, for my reverse lights, and he was watching me do it. Now he's gonna watch me cut it up today. He's my little friend. We'll name, drop it down in the comments below. What do we call him? Looks like we have some thicker structural metal in there. So this is the point where maybe the Sawzall is worth it. It's got the easy cut style. The rear. Nice. So now we're just gonna mark a line straight up here. And hopefully this goes well. So I think the video got cut short for storage reasons. But the thing looks absolutely mental. So I'm gonna cut this thing in half. Alright, there's just been a bunch of cutting, so not really too worried about filming it. Same shit over and over. But we're in the mock-up stage. It kind of fits. We're gonna reuse some metal from this, and then fill in these panel gaps and the top one here. Start tacking it up. All right, so we've begun welding. We put a little plate in here to gap the bridge there, and now we're just gonna run a couple tacks. I don't have my MIG gas, so as we can see, my welds are A1, fucking mint. But we'll at least get the idea. And then I have to go get some metal because I don't think the piece I have for the bottom plate is gonna be big enough. I know it's tall enough, but wide enough, I don't think so. It's if we look at the sky here, you know, it's getting a little cloudy, the wind's rolling in, and it's cooling off a bit, and that can only mean one thing: I'm about to get rained out. So kind of sucks because I really wanted to make more progress on this. My friend Xavier was here. I don't think I ever got him in a shot, but he was helping me out a good bit. We've come up with a pretty decent idea. Now I need to measure something out real quick. So if we take the inner measurement, I'm gonna set you guys up here. You guys are a little angled, but it's okay. It's only for a second. Anyway, if we measure the inside here that we need to cover in metal, it's about 53 inches long. And if we measure this piece here, it's only about 38 inches long, 16 inches tall. So we could splice a couple pieces of metal together here, and that would probably work. Because if I measure the plate that I have in here, now this shit is really thick, but at the same time it's also a bed. I'll set you guys down again. So if we measure this piece here, as you can see, it's also not 53 inches. I don't have any more scrap cars, which kind of blows because it'd be really helpful right now. This is gonna be the dumbest thing rolling around Carlisle, and I'm proud of it. I don't even care. So yeah, we have these side pieces right here, which actually might be scratching that plane and just taking them from there, because this piece is gonna end up sitting something like this right here. And after I get this all tacked up there, and then we can space these out evenly on both sides, I can get a better idea of exactly what I'm gonna need here. But yeah, those pieces are just gonna get cut out of that. I will have a little bit of gap in there that I'll have to fill up real quick. Just a bunch of stuff that really isn't too hard, honestly. The back is gonna have a wooden bed, so all of this, I'm gonna be breaking down pallets, which we have quite a few pallets laying over there. So I'm gonna make a pallet wood rear, this wiring stuff. Definitely want to keep it out of the rain, including that stuff over there. So I might be doing some sort of like plastic protection and then building wood around it, or at least metal for these sides and then wood for the bottom. I don't know. When Xavier was here, he was saying that I need to take the spare out of the rear and put it up on top like a Baja truck or something. I think that would be sick. Maybe get a little like basket and build it up there just for laughs, because why not? Get a massive light bar for the front of it. We have some plans worked out for whenever this thing is done and I do the body work to it, because I bought the body work looking like that and it was actually straight Bondo. I just threw some blue paint on top of it because it's better than just white. But the fenders are off of another car, so they're all mismatched. Blah, blah, blah. It's gonna get painted, and then it's gonna get something else on top of the paint. And a little two-tone action, if you see where we're headed with this. But the thing's gonna be absolutely sick. Yeah, stay tuned, boys. Stay tuned. Don't sleep. The Festa truck is coming in hot, and you can't miss it.